So, hey everyone, I am introducing a new series called The Changing World. Okay, there are going to be a lot of videos. I don't know the approximate about, but I do do know that it's around going to be 15, 16 or around there. So, let me think about what it can happen. Okay, so today we are exploring the ground. To be more precise, America. Number one is America actually. So so the so at America we need to firstly know the plant kingdom. Remember the life chart, the evolution and classification of life chart? Yes, yes, exactly. There is the plant kingdom. Okay, you might have known it from my video. So just watch out if you haven't seen it yet. So, firstly, um, let's talk about a really precious, precious vegetable or fruit or wheat or whatever. Giving you a quiz time. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. That's actually corn. Yes, corn is cultivated in the America. This was firstly there were some cultivations in on Europe of some prototypes of cords, but they found it naturally forming on the Americas. After cultivation, Chris, Christopher Columbus and later the Spanish Empire started to cultivate these and started mass production. You know what mass production is? Yes, you know. So corn actually had corn firstly wasn't at all edible. Only little parts of it were edible. Now we get under kernels to actually eat. Okay, next. Also the Americas, but now the entire America, not the North America only. We get cocoa or cocoa beans or whatever. Let's just talk about whatever makes chocolate. Firstly, the Mayans made these. Okay, so the Mayans were the and the some of them actually drink them with spice at once, but that wasn't so good, I guess. Chocolate plus spice equals yuck. That on today's standards, but back then was kind of popular. So these are cocoa beans. They have hard shell, but after they your inside you can form chocolate by giving sweets, etc., etc., mostly sugar there. But this is kind of planned because there could be also coffee made from these. Makes sense to me. At least me. Don't you yeah, whatever. Let's now go to Asia. That's where most things are cultivated. Remember my resource video? This is a lot linked to it, so please watch that video. It's a lot linked to it. So at Asia, in India, there are a lot of spices. You have seen diversity. And China, okay. So have you ever wondered why are there so many resources? Me neither. So this is because of geography. But have you ever wondered why there are so many people? Yes, because of the large land and the resources. That's why there are the first and second most populated countries. We are exploring the world right now, actually. So, oh, speaking of Asia, we can see the boundaries between one other continent. Nope, it's not Europe. No, no, no. Another continent. Giving you some time. Okay, have understand? It's Australia or Oceania or whatever. Okay, so this is Oceania, as you know, the entire mass, and Australia is this country here. So, so let's explore the wildlife here. We got something known as a thorny devil. I can search it on the web, but I am not in that right now. The thorny devil, unlike its name, doesn't actually harm humans and are often shy. But Australia is also the place of some crocodiles. No! Okay, by then I can tell you about other stuffs in Australia, other living things. For example, there is a spider that parachutes, makes a parachute of its web and goes down into toilets. Phew! I got a cruise ship. Let's board that, and next let's go to other places. Again into America. Let's go to America again. Okay, America. We have reached the United States of America, to be more precise. I'm going to do another episode over underground, what lurks under the ground. But here's one honorable mentions. Otters. You know the otters, they dig deep below the ground. You might have seen that on Tom and Jerry. Yeah. Some of you have seen that on Tom and Jerry. Yeah. Whatever. Let's just look. They lurk in most of the world, but we don't have much info on underground. Not to mention how much we have on the mind. Okay, let's go to a continent that we haven't mentioned yet. These are on Europe and Africa. Okay, Africa is the thing we want to focus because it's famous for its wildlife, and also not because nothing eradicates it. There are not many countries who are super industrial and not much superpowers affect that area. S Other than North Africa, that is coming from Europe. Okay, let's firstly understand the landscape of Africa because it's kind of bizarre. I need my globe for this, so let me go. The globe reads here Sahara. This is the Sahara Desert. Actually, this isn't the Sahara Desert isn't the largest desert. It's actually Antarctica. Okay, more on that in a minute when I am saying of Antarctica's part. Firstly, let's talk about how many land things are stay here. In Madagascar, there are some birds I have forgotten their name of, but still I know that they can't fly. Yeah, there are some non-flying birds, but they are really aggressive. Never touch them. Never touch them, especially if there are eggs nearby. Okay, so let's see the landscape again. It's pretty bizarre because in this area around Congo, you can also find rainforests. Wait a minute. I didn't notice that. That's Sahara. Okay, let's go to deep science behind the landscapes of Earth. I am gonna make some parts. Number one is rainforest. I am just writing RF capital for now. The Amazon rainforest is burning on fire. Oh. I can't. I need to save them. Oh, South America, give some water. Let's look again. And then there are deserts. Number two, deserts. There are different kinds of deserts like Sahara, Antarctica, and whatnot. Coastal coastal regions. Yes, they have some different uh, composition in their soil, etc. But let's this one is kind of boring because you have seen almost every single stuff on the internet. up till we will dive on water. Yes, on the next episode, I'm gonna dive on the water and see the depths. So stay tuned for that. So Africa has a lot of coastal regions, but it isn't the entire this area because there's already Sahara Desert here. You know that there are some red forests, there are some forests, normal forests. There are also some plateaus, which speaks for itself. Plateau, you know the stuff. Okay, so this we need to firstly see other things too. There are number one, vertebrates. Number two, invertebrates. Yeah, you might have learned on this at school already, but I'm not going to explain what they are. Instead, I'm just going to see what kinds of animals we can find here. So most of invertebrates are spiders, cockroaches, insects, whatever you hate. so so they're pretty present on uh, Africa and South America because there's always wildlife, and there's also some on Asia, but not much on Europe and America due to pest control, you know. Just made one of these up. Okay, let's talk about the vertebrates. There were a lot of vertebrates. Okay, I can not talk about them all the time. So let me just delve a little bit into Antarctica because we can't miss any of them. There's not much wildlife on Europe. That's why I didn't cover them. In Antarctica, there are a lot of whales. Other than you might have thought why? Because there are a lot of krills simply there, and filter feeding. That means krill filterers, though, like blue whales, sperm whales. They can actually just drink the water, but they are actually just filtering out the krill. Okay, so that's what happens. There are also the world famous penguin. Okay, no, actually, no. Penguins actually live on the North Pole, and polar bears live on Antarctica. So that makes sense now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and make sure to subscribe to Mihran's Orbit.